All right, so for today's project, we're going to be removing the drum brake off of a 2008 Nissan Versa that is super rusty and stuck out. I went to Harbor Freight and I got this puller thing that's supposed to pull off drums, so we're going to see how that works and give it a try. But I've spent the last 2 days beating this thing and whacking this thing and trying to pull it off with a crowbar, and nothing has been working. But as you can see, it's kind of already bent around the back shield there. But this tire will not turn at all, left or right, forward or backwards. You can actually see skid marks from where I pulled it in here because it wouldn't turn. So we're gonna jack it back up, put this gripper thing on there, and try to yank it off and see if that works. So let's give it a shot. All right, so we got that guy jacked up now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get this claw thing on there. But yeah, this car is so rusty. So I live in Michigan, where we salt our roads more than we salt like a saltine cracker. Everything is just hella salty and rusts so fast. So that's why this seized up. The one on the right side spins just fine. Like, fully rotates. No issue on this guy. Well, kind of rubs. Some issue on this one, but it rotates. This side, however, does not turn at all. No matter how hard you beat it or whack it, this thing ain't turning. So we're gonna try to put the claw on there, yank it off, and see what happens. So yeah, let's give this a try. Okay, so this isn't really working. I noticed that when I was in the house putting this together, you can actually flip it around so that way these things flip out the longer way. So I think I'm going to take it apart and flip it the other way because I didn't realize how big this drum was. I thought it would just fit on the smallest hole, but that's not going to work. So I'm going to take it apart and try it again. All right, that's better. Now this thing's looking more like a claw from an arcade machine. But I think that'll work on there better. So we're gonna try it again. Put it on there. By the way, don't use this as like a tutorial. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is just me trying to figure this out. So yeah, let's try again. I'm thinking now that it's wider. Well, now I gotta tighten this thing. So the issue is I just need to get like enough tension on there so then that way it'll like stay without me holding it. And then I can actually put the wrench on there and start to like torque it down so it puts some pressure on it. But until then, I don't really know how to get it to stick without flopping everywhere. Maybe I need to put two at the top. Let's give that a try. This outer shield is like already screwed, so I don't think it matters if I mess it up anymore. Okay, try to make a bigger gap on there. Let's try this again. Okay, so I've now officially got all of the three like tongs actually stuck inside the thing. So we're gonna try putting the wrench on there. This one from Harbor Freight takes an 18, so we're gonna give it a yank and see what happens. Maybe it'll actually come off. Definitely getting tight. Kind of knock it in there some more. Oh shit. That sounded promising. Oh yeah. It's coming off now. Let's frickin' go. This side's still kind of stuck. It's coming off now for sure. Heck yeah. I think there's our culprits for why it wasn't spinning. That should not be there. Neither should you. But okay, now we're gonna put the new pads on. Well, actually we don't have any new pads. We're just gonna take these things out and at least it'll be ready to go for next time. So, mission successful. Heck yeah. So if you ever got a stuck drum brake, go to Harbor Freight and get you one of these, because this worked amazing. I'll put a picture of it on the next frame. Alright, so for the next part, I'm not really sure how drum brakes work, but I know they are a bitch and a half to work on. So what we're going to do to make her car drivable, because we've been sharing a car for the last while, is just take these bitches out of here, so that way it can spin. Because as of right now, it's been bound up, probably because this whole housing is grinding on the actual hub itself. So I'm just going to pull off these two really worn out, like that's just bare metal at this point, and that just fell off, and yeah, these things are toast. So we're just gonna remove this whole housing off of here and do that. I know you're supposed to like undo these springs somehow, some way. I was just gonna yank on it till it came off with a hammer. It doesn't seem safe. That'll probably shoot me in the face. Oh. There's a little dingly thing back here. I'm pretty sure that this is what that spring that's in the wheel was supposed to be pinned to, because then that goes inside of there and kind of locks it in place to hold it. But it came out, because this one has a little thing over there and this one does not. So I'm guessing that is why this popped out and is what locked the wheel. And I'm pretty sure that this thing here is supposed to be inside of that. Yeah, that groove right there. Probably. I don't know. All right, well, we got that thing almost off of there, but just look at how much rust and shit is inside of that. Crazy. Now it's just dangling by a spring, which looks like it's that guy right back up there. So we're gonna yank that off and then we should be rolling. Yeah. Safely, no, but rolling? Yes. So what are you locked into? Looks like you're just supposed to pop this thing out of here. Just like that. Yeah. Heck yeah. Alright. So now that that's off, we're gonna go ahead and put this rusty fucker back on. Like so. Look at that bitch, she spins. So we're gonna put it back together and take it for a drive, because I mean, it still has 3 other brakes. You know, you got the front brakes and you got the back right, so it's all right. She'll ride. It might pull to the right a little bit when you stop, because there's like no brakes in this wheel anymore, but I don't think that was doing a whole lot to begin with anyways. Well, I talked it over with the wife. She couldn't believe how rusty it was, and we probably need to replace the other side as well, because if this side is that bad, and that definitely means the right side is just as bad also. We got to do that side at some point. The right side at least spins for now, but it's only a matter of time before the same thing happens. But for now, at least the front brakes I know were replaced not that long ago, so the front should be okay to stop just to go from here to work, because her work is like 5 minutes that way, not even, and it's only 5 miles an hour the whole way there. So, I mean, who needs rear brakes, right? It'll be fine, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put the wheel back on and jack it up, and we're gonna take it for a test drive. Time lapse, let's go. All right, wheel is on. She's torqued down. I think she's ready to roll. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all right.
Okay, we gotta test drive.
Okay. Let me move my tools out of the way so we don't run them over, and then we should be good.
No, I'm gonna run them over.
No, let's not run them over.
Okay.
All right, it's test drive time. That doesn't do anything.
Do you have your license?
No, don't need it.
You just drive around the neighborhood?
Yeah, we're just gonna go around the block.
Alright. See fit.
Alright, I guess you're recording. Here you go.
What am I recording?
The test drive.
We're gonna have to get Gooby on before I sell this because I glued.
All these stickers to it. You know what?
Yeah.
Part of the car adds value.
So, yeah.
You know, stickers add horsepower. Did you know? This is true.
What? What are you doing?
There may be an issue.
What?
I'm telling you right now, your brakes feel they're not working.
That's concerning.
Like at all, as a matter of fact.
Okay. Well, then we are not driving this.
Yep.
That's at all?
Yeah, I put that bitch in reverse. So okay. Well,
To begin with. So
it
what?
goes down to the floor with no resistance at all. And I think that may be an issue.
So all the brakes are out now?
Well, let's test it and find out.
Oh my god. Will my emergency brake work?
Considering that I just removed the rear brakes where the emergency brake is attached to, no. So you just have your parking brake and that's it. That's why I had to jam it in the park.
Okay, well, if it's not gonna stop, dude, I don't wanna be in the car.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I guess that makes sense because your brakes are hydraulic, so if it goes to the path of least resistance, and that'd be the back left tire right there now. Oops. So because of that, I think when I squeeze the pedal, it's just opening up the little caliper back there, and none of the pressure is going to any of the other tires. And that is why it is now not working. Also, it is very hot in here.
It is hot in here, and what? Who designs a car like that?
I don't know.
So if one brake goes bad, all your brakes go out?
Precisely.
Who the fuck listen,
Yep.
that's not safe.
No.
You should, if one brake on your car goes out, the other one should pick up the slack.
Well, if you cut like a brake line to like the back right tire, I mean, that's still your brake fluid. It's all one system, so it'll eventually all bleed out of that one spot. So when you hit your brakes, it's going to go to the path of least resistance will be that spot where the hole is. And it'll all come out there, and then your other brakes will work.
Wait, so is my brake line messed up?
Oh no, your brake line's fine. I didn't touch that. I just touched the
brake.
pads and stuff.
So what the fuck? So what do we do? This was for no reason still. Again, it's not fixed.
Well, now we need to get the pads and put them back on.
Oh, fine. I need everything for this car. Listen to it. It needs a fucking exhaust.
Nah, it sounds good.
Oh, stop. I
Oh,
hate this
yeah.
car. Stop. No. Quit doing that.
Race car.
Okay, so test drive failed.
Yeah, test drive. I'm just neutral right now.
Well, that doesn't do any good with no brakes either.
Well, yeah, because once we come to a stop right here, we can put it back in drive. Go forward. Neutral. Don't hit my car. Drive. Neutral. Park. There we go. That did not work.
No.
Sorry.
I'm so angry.
I'm so hot. You know?
It's pretty warm in here, yeah.
Yeah, it's cooking.
This is literally a death trap.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's nothing pushing any resistance on there, but I'm seeing some fluid from up inside this bitch. Oh, yeah.
What did you do? You cut my brake line.
No, I think that's just water. Oh, hold on. Let me touch it. I got some bad news.
Brake fluid?
Yep.
How did that happen?
Well, you see, I think it's because there's nothing pressing on the pads they're squeezing out, so they just pressed out really far and just leak fluid.
This piece of shit.
Adding fluid's not that hard, though. So,
Yeah, but it's just gonna come back out.
well, until we put an actual pad on
Alright,
there.
well then
Yeah.
this is still not drivable.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna light a match. This car. You have the keys, right?
Yeah, they're in my butt.
I was really concerned.
Yep.
That's complete and utter bullshit. So you
That
did
sucks.
all of that for a
I did
little
all
bit.
that for nothing, yeah. God damn, man. There is still this. We could get this running. See, what I need to do is just take the battery out of your car, put it in my car. Just need spark plugs and a battery. It should be good to go.
I don't even have have to take that all back apart.
Yeah, that really sucks. Well, mission failed. That sucks. Peace out. Oops. If I can turn it off.